Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to our channel here at Stacy and Steph. I'm Stacy, and this is my twin sister, Steph. We both work from home. We have our own online businesses, and I am a virtual assistant and a business coach. And Steph is a freelance book editor, beta reader, and proofreader for indie authors. So we both work from home and we love it. And we like to come on here every week, pretty much, here on Wednesdays for co-working and productivity sprints like this, which is where we just come on, hang out, chat, and we just come get our work done together. We used to attend these from other people before doing our own. We always enjoyed them, especially working from home. We've said this a million times, but sometimes it can be lonely and isolating when you work from home, because like you don't have a coworker with you. So these are really nice to have a sense of community while you're home working, feel like you have a coworker next to you to talk to hang out with. And these sprints are also super motivating. I find personally that I get a lot more work done. And I'm just more productive when I have like a sense of accountability and other people joining me here. But co-working, like I said, co-working productivity sprints like these are just where we come on and hang out and we work together. If you work from home, it's great. If you're in the office, it's great. And if you don't have work to do and you just want to come on and hang out with us and chat, or if you have something else to work on, if you're doing housework, or if you want to read, you can feel free to do any of that. Whatever it is you want to do, you don't necessarily have to be working, but we work during the week in our businesses. So we're always working on Wednesdays. So that's why we like to actually work during these sprints. But if you don't want to work or you don't have any work to do, feel free to come on and, like I said, just chat with us, read, hang out, whatever it is you want to do. But if you're not already, please subscribe to our channel below to be notified of all of our future sprints. We go live here, like I said, every week. And we also host not co-working. We host reading sprints here on our channel on weekends, typically Friday nights and Saturdays, where we come on and we chat about books and we read together. So if that interests you, make sure to subscribe down below, because if you're subscribed, YouTube will notify you of all of our sprints and they will pop up in all of your subscription boxes. So make sure to subscribe to our channel if you're not already. Welcome if you're just joining. I hope you're having a great day. Let us know how you're doing in the chat. Let us know if you're going to be working with us today, what you're going to be working on in the chat. We would love to know. And if you're not going to be working, you just want to hang out, or like I said, you want to read or something, let us know what you'll be doing with us today. But we're so glad you are here, and make sure to subscribe if you're not already. For me, today I have a lot to do. Like I mentioned, I'm a virtual assistant, which means I have my own clients that I work with. I do lots of really fun work that I enjoy. I do some administrative work for female business owners who are my clients. I also do video editing for YouTube and YouTube management. I also do podcast editing and social media management. So those are the services I offer, and I absolutely love what I do. I'm so blessed. I wouldn't be doing anything else. I love my clients. They're just wonderful women and amazing female entrepreneurs who inspire me every single day. So today I just have a bunch of back-end business things to work on. I'm also a business coach for brand new women who are virtual assistants who are looking to grow their business to 2K months. I just released a brand new group coaching program. I will put the link in the chat, and it's also in the description box below this video if you're interested. If you're a new virtual assistant who would want to join my coaching program to help you start making 2K months in your business, definitely look in the description box below. I have a link that you can click on to head over to my program and take a look at it and everything. I'll put it in the chat box here as well. Yeah, feel free to take a look. So I am a business coach. So I do have some business coaching work to do today as well. I did a bunch of client work this morning. I had to edit some YouTube videos for a client, which I love doing. It's so much fun. Here's my coaching program if you want to check it out and are interested. Let me know if you have any questions about joining or anything like that. but I just have a bunch of back-end business work to do today. Let us know what you're working on today, what you're up to. Welcome if you're just joining. We're so glad you're here. Say hi in the chat. Let us know how you're doing. Steph, what are you going to be working on today? Let us know.
I'm currently trying to finish a book that I'm beta reading.
Awesome. And yeah, it's like I said, Steph is a freelance book editor, beta reader, and proofreader. So her clients are authors, which is super awesome and so much fun. How are you feeling about the book you're reading right now?
It's good.
And I forgot,
Not our
what was that? Sorry.
It's not our usual genre.
I was gonna say, what is it again? Is it like suspense romance or something?
It's like romantic suspense and kind of mafia.
So different.
It's good.
Yeah, that's not what we normally read, but that makes it fun, honestly. And you said you're enjoying it so far.
Yeah, it's good. I'm almost done with it.
How much do you have left?
Yeah, like 30 something pages.
Oh, awesome. You could probably even finish it today if you wanted to.
That was my original goal.
Awesome. So
I'll see how
exciting.
I do.
So awesome. So you're going to be doing client work today. I'm doing back-end business work. Everybody else who's here, let us know in the chat what you're working on, what you're up to, how your Wednesday is going, how your week is going. And we also we haven't officially announced it yet on YouTube here. We're gonna film an intro video this week, but we mentioned it in the community tab. So check out the community tab on our channel once you're subscribed, because that's where we post a lot of updates. But we just mentioned, I think it was either yesterday or Monday, that we have just started an online book club here on this channel and also on Instagram. It's called the New Romantics Book Club, and we're super excited about it. Steph and I are huge readers, as you all know. Pretty much most of our videos on this channel are centered around books and reading because we love to read. So we've been wanting to start a book club forever, so we decided to do it. So we would love to have you join it if you would like to join our book club. I will pull up the link to the Instagram account that we created so that you can follow us over there. Instagram is where we're going to be posting like all the updates, the books that we're reading. We're going to have you guys vote. We're going to do all that over on Instagram. And then here on YouTube is where we're going to be doing our reading sprints for the book club and our once a month live book discussions. So definitely subscribe to this channel. And I'm going to put the link to our book club's Instagram in the chat. Definitely give us a follow over there. The link's also in the description box of all of our videos. So I just put the link in the chat and I'll pull it up so you could see it. So it's instagram.com/New Romantics Book Club. We would love to have you follow us over there. We would love to have you join our book club. We're super excited. We're starting in June. So definitely go follow us on Instagram. Click the link in the chat to join our book club and make sure you're subscribed here. We're going to be using both places for the book club, and we're going to be having you guys vote for your first book choice in the next week. So we're super excited to get started with that in June. And I just wanted to share that a little bit here today. But we're going to do an intro video officially for our channel. I just wanted to give a little sneak peek for you guys. Definitely follow our book club's Instagram if you're interested. We're called The New Romantics, but we're not only going to be reading romance. We're just huge romance readers, so we wanted to put that in our name. But we're going to be reading a bunch of different genres, so don't be fooled. It's not just romance books. So if you're someone who doesn't read romance, you can still join the book club because, like I said, we're not only going to be reading romance. So we would love to have you join the book club. Join below. Links in the chat. Head over to our Instagram. And like I said, make sure you're subscribed to this channel here because this is where we're going to be doing our live book discussions every month as well as our reading sprints for the book club. So we would love to have you join us. Let us know if you have any questions and if you have any book requests for books you would like us to read for the book club. You can leave them in the chat or below in the comments section and we'll take a look. Or you can feel free to DM us over on Instagram on our book club account if you have any requests. We're also going to be making a post asking you specifically for book requests, but let us know if you have any right now. But we're super excited about the book club, so we just wanted to mention it. But welcome if you're just joining. Thanks for being here. Let us know what you're working on today, how you're doing, all the things. Say hi in the chat. We would love to talk with you and check in. But we're gonna get started with our first sprint. I think we're ready. We'll be here for a couple of hours today. I think so. Yeah, let's get some work done together. I am just gonna set everything up here, and I'm not going to play music because I don't want to get copyrighted. Um, so if you want to add music when you're working, then feel free to do so on your end. Let's work until 3 o'clock Eastern. So we're doing about like 50 minutes or so. I think that'll be a good start. Is that okay with you, Steph? Awesome. So we're starting our first sprint of the day. Let's get to working, and I hope you all have a great sprint. We'll be back at 3 o'clock to check in. All right, everybody. Time's up. We finished our first co-working sprint of the day. How was it for you? Let us know in the chat what you got done during that 45 minutes or so. I was able to get a lot of work done, and I'm actually doing some more work for my VA client. She's amazing. She's an educational coach and a school leader. She's such a great person to work with. I'm very grateful for her. I love all of my clients, so I'm just fixing some links for her, but I'm able to get a lot done today. Welcome if you're just joining. Thank you for coming here, stopping by for our co-working sprints. Let us know how you're doing. Say hi in the chat box. We would love to hear from you while we're live here. Let us know how your day is going, what you're up to, what you're working on. If you're going to join us and work, let us know what you're going to be working on today, or if you want to read or just hang out, let us know what you're up to in the chat box. We would love to hear from you. But yeah, it's been a really, really good week so far, a really good, productive day. And the afternoon is already really productive so far. So far, so good. Say hi when you come on, say hi in the chat. Um, Steph, if you're still here, do you want to give an update about your work? Are you here?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't do too much yet.
that's okay. Did you get anything done?
I did a little bit. So
Awesome.
if you see me not answer or not focusing, that means I'm doing something.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I just wanted to check in to
I'm a little
see.
distracted.
That's okay. I just wanted to check in to see how you were doing, and your glasses look nice with your headphones, by the way. Steph got new glasses recently, and they look really good, don't they? Let us know in the chat. Yeah, I was just like in the zone, getting work done. So, since it's quiet, we can just jump back in and do another sprint if you want, because
Yeah.
I'm like gonna jump into some more client work. So yeah, we can do that. We can just like jump back in. Since it's a quieter day. But yeah, we'll hop back in with another sprint. We'll go until like another hour, like 4 o'clock Eastern. So yeah, we'll do another long working sprint. Feel free to join us if you're watching. Yeah, let's get back to work and we'll see you in about an hour. Hi, everybody. We just finished our second sprint of the day. How did that go? Let us know. Welcome. I saw a couple people join during that sprint, so thanks for joining today. I hope you're doing well. Um, I appreciate you being here. Let us know what you're up to in the chat. That was a productive sprint. I got a lot of work done, which is great, and I'm sure Steph did too. I noticed we got a comment, so I just want to catch up here. The reading page joined. Welcome if you're still here. Hello. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you coming on, and so does Steph. You said popping in and using this as a little reading sprint since I'm off work today and in between loads of laundry. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for engaging in the chat. I appreciate it. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining again. I think you've mentioned before that you have Wednesdays off, so that's really, really cool. I hope you're having a great day. It sounds like you're having a fun day. You're being productive, getting your laundry done. I have some laundry to fold today after work, so I completely understand that. So it's nice that you have the day off to catch up, but I hope you're doing well. We are doing great. Thank you for asking. And let us know, did you get any reading done during that sprint we were just on? Let us know. And let us know, Paige, what book you're currently reading. We would love to know, and if you're liking it. Um, I'm glad that you were able to get some reading done. So yeah, give us an update in the chat if you're still here. We appreciate you. Steph, how was that sprint for you?
Good.
Did you get some reading done?
Yeah.
That's good. How many pages do you know?
I don't know. I didn't count.
That's okay. That's good. At least you're getting things done. I got a lot done. I was doing some work for my client. One of my VA clients, like I mentioned earlier, I'm a virtual assistant. So I have my own business with my own clients. And I absolutely love my clients. They're all female entrepreneurs and they're amazing. I'm so grateful for them. So one of the tasks I had to do today was so I edit her podcast episodes and I prep the show notes and I upload them and get them ready to go every month. So um what I did today was something I've been meaning to do for a while is we connect her podcast links to her blog, her website, and I was going back to all of her old episodes. She has over 100 podcast episodes now. I was going back through all of her old ones and adding the links to get people directly from the podcast in the show notes to her website. If you guys are into podcasts, let me know. I'll put the name of my clients down below if you want to listen to it. My client's name is Lindsay, and she's an educational coach and previous school leader. So she's in the education industry. So if you're a teacher or anything, if education interests you, definitely check out her podcast. I'm just going to promote her here. I put the name of it on the screen. So her podcast is called the Time for Teachership Podcast. She's amazing. And I do all of her podcast editing, her podcast management, scheduling, everything. So if you listen to her episodes, I actually edit them. So that was my work that you hear. She's an amazing client. Her name is Lindsay. Like I said, she's an educational coach. So she works with school leaders, educators, curriculum development leaders, everything in like the school system and education. And she coaches them on how to kind of make their curriculum better, how teachers can work with their students better. She's really, really great. So she's not asking me to promote this or anything, but I figured I would since I was just talking about her work. So if you're interested in the education field, definitely check out her Time for Teachership podcast. I thought I would just throw that in there because Lindsay is just an amazing client, and I always like to promote my clients' businesses because I am huge supporters of them and what they do. So I'm always trying to help them grow through what I do. And oh, Paige gave an update. She said, I made it through a few chapters of Wayward by Amelia Hart, about to start chapter 6. Awesome. The name sounds familiar, but I have not read it. Steph, do you know this book? Wayward by Amelia Hart.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Do you know what genres? Is it romance?
I don't know, bro. Maybe fantasy.
Interesting. Um Yeah, Paige, it sounds like you're liking it so far. Chapter 36, wow, there must be a lot of chapters then. But it's nice that you were able to get through a few chapters. Always nice to get some reading sprints in on your day off, right? And yep, Steph said, thanks for joining, Paige. We appreciate you being here. Like I said, this is my client's podcast. If you're interested, definitely check it out on Apple, um, wherever you listen to podcasts. It's really great, and I do the editing and everything, so it's super fun. Um, but yeah, if anybody else is here, feel free to jump into the chat. Like I said, I had a very productive sprint. It sounds like Steph did as well. I would love to be reading right now, but like I said, it is a work day, so I need to be getting my work done so that when I am off on the weekends, I can actually enjoy it. Um, but we're so excited. Speaking of books, is anybody else participating this weekend in the Romanceathon by Bookish Gem here on YouTube? She's hosting a romance readathon from Friday, May 19th through Sunday, May 21st. Are any of you participating? Let us know if you are. We are. We're huge romance readers, so Steph and I definitely need to participate. We actually have our Romanceathon TBR video, the books we're going to read for the readathon, going up on Friday on this channel. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already so you don't miss it. We're excited to be sharing our books for the readathon on Friday. And there are reading sprints happening on Friday night, hosted by Jordan from Bookish Gem, who's doing the readathon. So we're going to host reading sprints on this channel on Saturday instead. We've been doing Friday nights, but like I said, because Jordan for the readathon is doing the sprints here on YouTube on Friday, we're going to do our reading sprint this weekend on Saturday. So we'd love to have you come back to this channel. Join us for our reading sprint on Saturday. If you're free, if you're participating in the readathon, come read with us. We have the details up on our channel under the live tab. I've already created the stream, so you can go check it out. We're thinking of doing 1 p.m. Eastern, which is when we usually do Saturday sprints. But if you are free at a different time and you prefer a different time, let us know below. But we would love for you to join us, for our reading sprints on Saturday. If you're free, let us know if you're participating in the Romanceathon happening this weekend here on YouTube. We're, like I said, our TBR video is going up here on Friday. And we're also going to be filming a fun reading vlog all weekend as we participate in the readathon. So we're super excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Romance is our favorite genre to read. And like I mentioned earlier, Paige, I don't know if you heard, we actually started our own book club called The New Romantics. And I put the link above in the chat to the Instagram account. If you would go give it a follow, we would appreciate it. If you want to join the book club, make sure you're subscribed to this channel and follow us on our Instagram called New Romantics Book Club. I linked it above in the chat. We would love to have you join, and we're going to be like posting updates and everything about the books we're going to be reading and all that on Instagram, so make sure you follow the Instagram account. I'll put the name on the screen on Instagram. So this is the handle for on Instagram for our book club. It's called New Romantics Book Club. Let me I linked it above. Here it is. It's above in the chat. And yeah, we would love to have you join our book club. So we're gonna be posting all of our updates for it will always be on Instagram. And then here on YouTube is where we're going to be doing our monthly live discussion where we chat about the book once a month, as well as our reading sprints. I'm going to show you what it looks like really quick, our Instagram, so you know if you're following the right account. So I hope you can see this. So this is our Instagram for our book club. Like I mentioned, this is all we have so far. We just created the account. It's called New Romantics Book Club. If you're a Taylor Swift fan, you would probably figure it out. Our name comes from the Taylor Swift song New Romantics from her 1989 album, which is one of our favorite albums. We knew we had to incorporate both romance and something with Taylor Swift in our book club title, so we thought New Romantics was the perfect name. So this is what the Instagram account looks like. We have one post up so far, like that looks like this with our logo, and it's just a welcome post. Definitely give this a read because this has all of the information about how this book club is going to work. So definitely check out this post on our feed on Instagram, give it a read. It has all the information you need, and then leave a comment if you have any questions or anything. We're going to be posting more here very, very soon because we're hoping to start our first book together in June. So make sure you're following this Instagram, New Romantics Book Club, to join basically the book club. We're going to be posting later this week to have you guys vote for the first book we want to read together in June, and we're going to be posting a lot more. So make sure you're following this Instagram account. I put the link in the chat. But I just wanted to show it to you just so you could see visually. I know sometimes Instagram, like sometimes accounts don't come up properly or there's like multiple accounts with the same name. So I just wanted to show it to you so you could see what it looks like. And I know I saw Paige said I'm a sucker for a book club. Yeah, right. We are too. I've been meaning to join some. I'm in a couple here on YouTube, but we've been wanting to start our own for a really long time. So we figured why not just do it now? And I think summer will be the perfect time to actually get started in June with, actually reading like some fun books together. So we're gonna have you vote on Instagram. We're gonna announce our selections each month on Instagram, and then, like I said, here on YouTube, we're gonna do weekly reading sprints like we normally do, and then once a month at the end of the month, we're going to do a live book chat and discussion of the book. So that is kind of how it's gonna work in a nutshell. Again, follow the Instagram account. It's also linked in the description box below this live to get all the information. We're going to be posting all the updates mostly there. So make sure you're following. If you want to join the book club, we would love to have you all. The more the merrier. Whoever wants to join is welcome. And like I said, we're going to get started in June with our first book. We're trying to figure out a few selections. If you have any requests for books you would want us to read together for June, you can let us know in the chat here. You could send us a DM on Instagram. Either way is fine. But we're also going to put a post out later this week where you guys can leave your book suggestions for us. Just making sure I didn't miss any, let's see, any chats here. And like I said, this is the Instagram handle. Yeah, like Steph said, join us. Paige said, I'd love to hop in. Can't wait. I've just followed you. Oh, thank you so much. We're so glad that you're going to join in. It's going to be so much fun. So keep an eye on that Instagram page, like I said, because that's where all of our updates are going to be coming. We're going to post a bunch like later this week to really get it going. We just started the Instagram account like yesterday. So we're really going to start posting and getting everything going. So keep checking back on that Instagram to stay up to date on everything, on the dates for everything. And check the stories as well on there because we're gonna have you vote for books. But yeah, let us know over there if you have any book requests or recommendations. Like if you have any particular ideas for books you want us to read. Our name is New Romantics, but we're not only going to be reading romance. We are huge romance readers, so we will be reading a lot of romance. But just so you know, we're not only reading romance, we're going to read different genres. So keep that in mind in case you're not a huge romance reader. That's okay. We know it's not for everyone, but we're going to be reading different genres. So just keep that in mind. Even though our name is the New Romantics, we're not only going to read romance. Thank you so much, Paige, for following again. And I know you're already subscribed to this channel, so you're all set. So yeah, just keep checking back. We'll be posting updates very, very soon. We're really excited to get the ball rolling on it and read together starting in June. We have a few ideas for books in mind, and we're gonna, like I said, ask for your feedback. So check the Instagram this week because we're gonna be posting a lot of updates. And Paige said, I love a good romantasy. Just throwing it out there. Oh my goodness, I've never heard that phrase. Is that a romance and a fantasy combined? I love that. Steph, have you heard of that term?
Yep.
That's so cool. I've never heard of it.
I feel like fantasy romance has like 3 different names. I say
Okay.
fantasy romance. Other people could say like romantasy, and the other one is like romance fantasy. So there's like 3 different ways of saying it. I say fantasy romance, but
Yeah,
everyone's
interesting.
different.
I've never heard of it said this way, but yeah, we agree. We love both fantasy and romance and them combined. Um, yeah, so we'll definitely be reading some of this genre as well. So yeah, let us know if you have any requests or anything. Stuff asked, which ones are your favorite? Good question. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, that's what I figured it stood for. Yeah, so like I said, we're gonna put up a post on the Instagram account this week asking for recommendations. If anyone has any books in mind that they would love for us to read, we're definitely going to ask for your opinions because we want everybody to get involved and have fun. And of course, we want to choose books that everybody will want to read, or, most people. There might be some months where, not everybody's interested in the book we choose, which is completely fine. You can choose whether or not you want to participate each month. There might be some months where you want to participate and some where you don't too. So we understand that. We're going to try to please as many people as we can, but we know that everybody has different tastes when it comes to reading. So it sounds like you have the same taste as us, Paige, um, which is great. But yeah, thanks again for following us on Instagram. We're really excited about it. We've been getting some great feedback already from people over there who are very excited about it. And I was hoping, I wasn't sure how it was going to go over because there are a lot of book clubs out there already, but everybody's is unique, everyone's is different. So we're super excited to get started in June. We're going to be posting a lot later this week over there and getting ready for the Romance-a-thon. Paige, are you doing the Romance-a-thon this weekend by Bookish Gem? Let us know. We're going to be, like I said, our TBR videos going up on this channel on Friday, and we're going to film a reading vlog all weekend. We're literally going to spend this entire weekend reading, and I'm so pumped. I'm going to try to, get as much reading done as possible, and it's supposed to be kind of a rainy weekend here, and we haven't gotten rain in, almost a few weeks, so it's actually going to be perfect. I love reading inside when it's raining, so it's going to be a really good weekend. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, we have besides work, we have all these fun bookish things going on this week between our channel, our new book club, the readathon, and then the week after this week, or starting on Memorial Day, is the dystopian readathon hosted by Naomi's Library. So there's so much fun bookish things going on in the next couple weeks, and we're here for it. We're very, very excited to participate in all these readathons and to kickstart our book club. Um, we also want to host our own readathon too, maybe in a couple months. So stay tuned for that. I finished out my 2 currents, but I'll be using everyone's recommendations to add to my TBR. Okay, so you're not going to participate? Yeah, no worries. I know there have been a lot of readathons going on lately, so you can't necessarily do them all. I just do as many as I can, but I kind of pick and choose. I didn't do the Bookathon or the middle grade ones. I didn't do any of those. So you kind of have to pick and choose. But yeah, Steph and I want to host a readathon later this year, maybe in the summer or the fall. We're still figuring it out, but it would be our first time. We've never hosted a readathon, and we thought it would be really fun to host one because why not? So stay tuned. That'll come later this year. Yeah, I've loved seeing everybody's TBR card for the Romance-a-thon because I love seeing what people are going to be reading, and there's so many good recommendations that I've been getting from looking at other people's TBRs. So I totally get where you're coming from. Our TBR is just constantly growing, and I feel like there's not enough time to read all the books we want to read.
Yep.
It's crazy. But yeah, we appreciate you being coming on here with us today. I think we're gonna wrap up for today. Since it's almost 4:30. This day went by really fast. I had a lot to do and a lot going on, but I was able to get a lot done during these sprints, and I hope to get some reading in tonight. Um, just to just to let you know, the book I'm currently reading, I'm reading Every Breath by Nicholas Sparks. I love Nicholas Sparks. I'm his biggest fan. I've read all of his older books, and I've fallen behind on his newer books from the last few years. So I'm catching up and reading Every Breath, which is one of his newer ones, and I'm loving it so far. We would love to do a Nicholas Sparks book for the book club. Let us know, even if you're watching the replay, if you're a Nicholas Sparks fan. That is what I'm currently reading right now. Some of my favorite romantasy books are the ACOTAR series, but that's pretty cliche, but it was just so good. I'd really like to get my hands on Fourth Wing that's newly out. Okay, funny you mention ACOTAR because I have never read it yet. Can you believe it? I know it's crazy. I do plan on reading it this year because Steph read the
Ooh.
series.
Just
Um,
just read in the
Steph
comments.
read the ACOTAR series, and she has all the books. I'm gonna steal her books and finally read ACOTAR this year. I've been meaning to read it for so long. I know everybody loves it. So this is gonna be my year to read it. And I'll probably do a reading vlog on it, but I'm glad that you loved it. And yeah, everybody's been reading Fourth Wing, and it
We should
sounds
do
really good.
fourth. I was gonna say we should do Fourth Wing
For the book
as
club.
one of our picks because I do want to read it.
Ooh, that's a great idea. We'll have to get it on Kindle, so we can both read it. But yeah, Paige, we totally agree with you. Fourth Wing
Oh,
sounds
Sarah.
amazing. Yeah, we're gonna have to write that down for the readathon. Thank you for that idea, even though you weren't even suggesting it for the book club. Thanks for mentioning it. I would totally do ACOTAR for the book club, but I feel like everybody else has already read it, and I'm like the only one. So I don't think that would be a great choice unless people wanted to reread ACOTAR. But yeah, we'll definitely do Fourth Wing. I think that's a really good idea. For like a fantasy pick. Is it fantasy or dystopian?
It's fantasy.
Okay, fantasy.
It has like dragons in it, I think.
Yes, that's I love ACOTAR. I've never read Nicholas Sparks. I used to be a Sarah Dessen fan. Yeah, Sarah Dessen is kind of like the female version of Nicholas
We
Sparks.
used to love Sarah Dessen.
We used to love her books like in high school. All of her books are great. I think Along for the Ride was my favorite, but they're all good. Let us know if you had a favorite one. Um,
My fear was Truth About Forever.
oh yeah, I don't know if I read that one, but I remember the cover was really pretty. It had like the flowers on it. But yeah, that's such a throwback. That's bringing us back to high school. Like, I used to love her books. But yeah, I recommend Nicholas Sparks if you're a romance lover who likes more like older main characters. Like they're usually like in their like mid 30s and up. They're usually like older if you like that kind of romance. And um his books are all set in North Carolina, which is where he's from, which I love. They all have like a beachy vibe and they're kind of dark at times. There's a lot of like tragedies that happen in his books, but for the most part there's usually a happy ending. So they do make me cry, but they usually end up happy. So I definitely recommend his books. So since you've never read his books, okay, I recommend starting with The Last Song and The Longest Ride. Those are my two all-time favorite books from him, and I've read a lot of his books. Those are my two old favorites, The Last Song and The Longest Ride. They're both movies because they made so many movies out of his books, and they're all amazing. So I recommend reading the books and watching the movies. And they just announced actually that they're doing 3 more of his books. They're turning them into movies, like his newer books. So I'm pumped about that. So that's why I'm catching up on all of his newer books because I haven't read them. I've only read his old books. But he's come out with so many more. So I'm loving every breath. It's really, really good so far. I highly recommend it as well. It's a nice beach read. It actually takes place in the summer. Um, so it's like a really good read. It's really good. I recommend it. I did the whole series as an audiobook. Definitely worth it. Oh, I'm sure you're talking about ACOTAR, right? That's a great idea. To listen through audiobook. I honestly can't remember any titles, but I know there was a tiny paper heart on the cover. Is that Someone Like You? Sarah Dawson?
It's not this lullaby, is it?
Oh, it might be.
Hold on, I'll look.
I remember Someone Like You. It has like a beachy cover. I read that one too. That was like a teen pregnancy one. I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
it's. I'll show you. It's this lullaby. I'll find it.
Oh. Yep, I remember it now. Yes.
I'll
That
find it. I'll find
that
the
was a good
picture.
one. I can pull it up here too. That cover. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that cover. Yes.
Mm, mm.
So you read that one?
That's what I thought.
Okay. That one's, like, music related, I think, right?
Yeah. I think her
Awesome.
dad's like a musician.
Yeah, we're a huge fan, we really liked her books. Was Miley Cyrus? Yes, exactly. Yes, Miley Cyrus was in the movie for the last song with Liam Hemsworth, who they actually ended up getting married, and I think they're divorced now. But yes, that is the right one. I think the movie was pretty big.
I was
Highly
thinking,
recommend it.
I was thinking we should also do the last song maybe for like 1 month as
Yeah.
a pick, because I'm dying to read it.
Yeah, we could even do, like, a watch party for it too. Like, after we read the book, we can, like, watch the movie together. I think that would be kind of fun. We should definitely do that. I need to, like I have, like, a tab open. Okay, so I need to write down, like, all of these ideas. So I need to write down for the book club, Fourth Wing. Yeah, so the last song is very summery, so obviously that would be a good summer choice, and I really wish I kept the physical copy. I had all the Nicholas Sparks books that I'd read. I had like all in physical copy, and I don't know why. A few years ago, I got rid of all of them. I completely like got rid of my Nicholas Sparks collection because I had read them all, so I was like, I don't really tend to reread books, so I was like, I'm not gonna read these again, and now I really wish I kept them because now I do want to read them again, and now Steph's interested in them, and we don't have them. So, but it's okay because a lot of them that I had were used from like used bookstores. So, I'd rather get them like on Kindle and stuff like that now. But yeah, Steph, that's a good choice. Um, a good idea to do the last song. That would be a good summer one to do for a readathon. Yeah, we could even watch the movie and have like a watch party after. I think that would be kind of fun. But yeah, Paige, you are right. That was the movie with Miley Cyrus. The author and everything, they actually had her in mind specifically when he, like, for the character. So, which was really cool. Um, so yeah, I definitely recommend the movie and the book. It's just like such a great summer read. So yeah, maybe we'll do it for the book club. But all of Nicholas Sparks' books are amazing. You really can't go wrong. But like I said, yeah, I definitely recommend starting with the last song and The Longest Ride. The Longest Ride is like a western, like bull riding movie. Scott Eastwood's in it. He did an amazing job. And Britt Robertson, so good. The Longest Ride is like my all-time favorite movie and book. Um, because I love anything like Western romance. If you enjoy Westerns too, you will absolutely love it. It has a really, really good story. My parents like love it too, and like they're not really readers and into like those kind of movies, but like they love the movie and they've watched it with me. It's just like really, really good. I'll put it in the chat, and I told Steph she needs to read it. We can literally just start a Nicholas Sparks only book club, and I would
I
be
know we should.
I just like read a different book of his every single month. Like, how fun would that be? Because like he has so many books and they're all iconic. Like, he's the one who did like The Notebook, Dear John, like all the classic ones that people know, and they're all amazing. But The Longest Ride and The Last Song are my favorites, so I definitely recommend checking them out. So we'll keep these options in mind for the book club as well. But yeah, I'm reading Every Breath by him, which came out a few years ago, and I really, really like it a lot. Um, it's adorable. And the main character, the lead woman, she's 36 years old. So that's typically how his books work. The leads are like a little bit older, which I actually like. It's kind of like the Hallmark demographic, like Hallmark movies are geared like the actors are like usually like, mid 30s and up. That's kind of how Nicholas Sparks books are, but I've always been like a mature person. I've always kind of like I read Nicholas Sparks books in high school. I've always kind of preferred like adult books to like reading books about like people in high school with like high school drama and stuff like that. Um so yeah, I read his books like I've been reading them since high school and I absolutely love them. I'm a huge fan. And like I said, the movies are really good too. They do an amazing job with the book to movie adaptations. Every single movie they've done is amazing. They always get like really big cast. really, really great celebrity and like actors and actresses to be in the movies. And yeah, I find every movie to be really good and just as good as the book, which is rare. I feel like usually books are so much better than the movies, but for Nicholas Sparks, like honestly the movies are just as good, if not better. Even like the like a Walk to Remember, The Notebook, all even like the old ones. So I recommend Nicholas Sparks. Definitely check out his books. He has so many set in the summertime, so it's perfect to like, read in the next couple of months. But yeah, I definitely recommend starting with The Last Song and The Longest Ride. Those are my two favorites. And yeah, Steph, you need to read them soon. Since Steph hasn't read any or really seen that many of like the movies, but I highly recommend them. And stuff, you're just about to start a book, right? I know you DNF'd
Uh,
the book.
it's like I don't really know what I'm reading right now.
Yeah, you're like in between
I
books.
have no idea. Like I'm like I don't know what to read.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. And it's like that awkward
Yeah, it's like a weird
time
time
because
because
we're waiting for the readathon on
yeah,
Friday.
it's like I'm waiting for Friday because that's when the readathon starts. And I already have like a TBR picked out for Friday, so it's like a weird in between.
Yeah.
I brought this manga downstairs in case I wanted to like read something short because
Nice.
mangas are short, but like I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna like pick it up.
Awesome. Well, I love having this book chat. Yeah, we'll be doing sprints like this weekend. We'll do a reading sprint on Saturday. So if anyone watching would be free on Saturday, we would love to have you join us. But we're going to wrap up here for today to finish off the workday. Thank you so much for joining us today, everybody. We appreciate you. Make sure to give this live a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe below if you're not already. And have a great week. We'll see you on Friday. We have our Romanceathon TBR video premiering on this channel on Friday. So we will see you back on Friday. And yeah, we'll be vlogging all weekend for the Romanceathon, and we're gonna do reading sprints on Saturday. So we would love to have you join us. Thank you, Paige, for being here live, and anybody else. We appreciate you all so much. Thank you, and make sure to check out our new book club over on Instagram. The link is below in the description box. Follow us over there. We'll be posting lots of updates if you're interested in our book club. But yeah, have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you back here on YouTube in a few days. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.